Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to study a very interesting poem titled Our Casuarina Tree by Toru Dutt. So let's begin. First, let's understand who Toru Dutt was. So Toru Dutt was a very talented Indian poet who lived during 19th century. She belonged to a well-educated Bengali family and she received her education because of well-to-do family. She was equipped in multiple languages like Bengali, English, French, Sanskrit, and she had exposure of multiple cultures, languages, which influenced her writing style and theme. At the age of 70, Toru Dutt and her family traveled to Europe, where she lived for many years, especially in the France. And at that time, she learned French also, and she written also in French language. Some of the major work that she has written, A Sheaf Gleaned in the French Fields, Ancient Ballad and Legend of Hindustan, Bianca on Young Spanish Maiden. These are some of the famous work that she has written. And her work included Indian mythology, French literature, English romanticism, and unique and multicultural blend were there in her poetry and prose. She was very influenced by Lord Byron, Browning, and other European poets. She died at a very young age, at the age of 21. But in spite of such a young age, she has left a remarkable impact on Indian English poetry, which we still have so many legacy that she has left. So that was our Toru Dutt. Now let's understand the poem that we are going to study that is prescribed in our syllabus. We'll go by stanza by stanza. This is our first stanza. Like a huge python, winding round and round, the rough trunk indented deep with scars, up to its very summit near the stars, a creeper climbs in whose embrace bound no other tree could live. But gallantly the giant wears the scarf, and the flowers are hung in crimson cluster all the bough among, whereon all day are gathered bird and bee, and oft at night the garden overflows with one sweet song that seems to have no close, some darkling from our tree while men repose. Here in the first stanza, he she is actually describing Casuarina tree, how Casuarina tree looked like. Clear? So, like a huge python winding round and round. So, python की जैसे उसके चारों तरफ बेल लगी हुई है. It's like जैसे आपको पाइथन ने जकड़ रखा हो and she feels that वो पाइथन की तरफ बेलें उसके ऊपर से जा रही है and no other tree could live under such circumstances, but this Casuarina tree has lived. एंड देन जाइंट वियर द स्कार्फ, जैसे कोई स्कार्फ पहना हो वैसे फ्लावर हंग कर रहे हैं. देन देर आर ऑल बर्ड्स एंड बी, गार्डन ओवरफ्लोज. सो बेसिकली इन दिस फर्स्ट स्टैंजा कैसुरीना ट्री का एक्सटर्नल पिक्चर हमें दिया गया है. सो जस्ट टू समराइज, comparing the casuarina tree to massive python, describing the creeper winding across the rough trunk. Then creeper climbs all the way to the top of the tree near the stars. No other tree could have survived. So it's an external description. And then garden surrounding the tree overflows with life and music. और tree के आसपास चारों तरफ life है, music है, night में creatures हैं, they are singing song. So it is a description of Casuarina tree, how it looked, उसका external appearance कैसे है, python जैसे उस पे creepers है, height पे जा रहे हैं, birds हैं, पक्षी हैं. So it's a external description of the tree. Clear? Then we come to the second stanza. When first my assessment is wide open thrown, at dawn my eyes delighted on its rays, sometimes and most in winter, on its crest, a grey baboon sits statue-like alone, watching the sunrise while on lower boughs, his punny offspring leap about and play, and far and near kokilas held the day, and to their pasture went our sleepy cows, and in shadow on the broad tank cast by the whole tree so beautiful and vast, the water lilies spring like snow in mast. So now first में एक general description दिया गया है. Second stanza में now the my connection with the tree is established. तो poet का जो connection है tree के साथ, तो she opens the window and what she sees, now she is describing that. So whenever she opens the window, she sees gray baboon is sitting over there, sunrise हो रहा है, ऑफ स्क्रीन वहां पे खेल रहे हैं, कोकिला गाना गा रही है, cows are there, shadows में कैसा है. So first में general description, second में what she sees through her window, how she is connected with the tree has been explained. So describe joy of opening her window at dawn and finding delight in the sight of Casuarina. So when she opens the window, what she sees, how excited she is when she opens that window and observe the Casuarina tree. So in winter, poet observe a grey baboon sitting alone like a statue. Calls of kokilas, bird can be heard. Cows start moving to their pasture, and pond near the trees adorned with water lilies, resembling a mass of white snow. So उसके आसपास क्या है? Life. It's a full of life. So basically, Casuarina tree is full of life. It is a home of so many animals, so many birds, and full of life situation has been explained around the Casuarina tree. Clear? Now comes the third stanza, but not because of its magnificence. Dear is the Casuarina to my soul. So not because of magnificence, dear is the Casuarina to my soul. Beneath it we have played through years may roll. O sweet companions, loved with love intense, for your sake shall the tree be ever dear. Blent with your images it shall arise in memory till the hot tears blind my eyes. What is the dark like murmur that I hear? Like the sea breaking on a shingle beach. It's a tree lemons and airy speech that happily to unknown land may reach. अब इस stanza में, third stanza में, she is giving us reason that though this tree is very magnificent, ये बहुत बड़ा है, इसके आसपास full of life है, but इसका magnificence जो है, इसका जो ये वृहद रूप है, इस वजह से कैसुरीना उसको प्यारा नहीं है. Now she gives her personal reason why it is so dear to her. And why it is so dear to her? Because beneath it they have played. Now we here represent she and her siblings. So she has a memory to play under Casuarina tree. So under this we have lived, we have loved with intense. So that's why it is so dear, because it has memory. And still जब वो उन images के बारे में सोचती है, hot tears blind my eyes. अभी भी उसकी images जो हैं वो उसकी आंखों में पानी ला देते हैं. Why? Because या जब आप टोरू दत्त की लाइफ के बारे में पढ़ते हैं, वो खुद भी जल्दी उनकी डेथ हो गई थी और उनके जो ब्रदर सिस्टर थे उनकी भी जल्दी डेथ हो गई थी. सो कैसुरीना ट्री उनको उनके भाइयों और ब्रदर और सिस्टर जो सिबलिंग्स है उनकी याद दिलाता है, एंड उसकी वजह से उनकी आंखों में पानी आ जाता है. What is the dark like murmur that I hear? Like the sea breaking on a shingle beach, tree lemons arise speech. अब वो वहां नहीं है. Obviously she has gone somewhere, as we have noticed in her biographical details. She lived in the France, she was settled in western world for a very long time, and she's over there, but still वो tree का lemon, tree की आवाज, it reaches to her. Still Casuarina tree reaches to her, the voice reaches to her. So that's what she is here representing. Now let's understand. So in this stanza, it declares the significance of Casuarina tree goes beyond magnificence, special place because of memories. Trees forever dear to her because the memories champion, cherished companionship is lying. And poem takes a somber turn as a poet here a mournful and a rhyme dies like murmur from the tree. उसको tree से murmur की आवाज आ रही है. This lamentation is likened to the sound of sea breaking on a shingle beach, suggesting a universal expression of sorrow and longing that reach beyond the tree physical presence. So because she is sad, because her siblings is no more and she is living into that memory. So she hears that lamentation, and that lamentation reaching it towards the far land place. जैसे समुद्र में जो लहरें होती हैं वो बीच से किनारे पे आके जैसी आवाज आती है, उस तरीके की आवाज is coming to her. So that's what the image here used. Then we come to the fourth stanza. Unknown yet well known to eye of faith, ah, I have heard that wail far, far away, in distant land by many a sheltered bay, when slumbered in his cave the water wreathed, and the waves gently kissed the classical shore of France or Italy beneath the moon. So it is unknown. अब वो दूसरी जगह रह रही है, दूसरे प्लेस पे रह रही है, but still to eye of faith, this sound, this feeling is very well known. She hears all these sound. That's what she's describing here. And every time the music rose before mine inner vision rose a form sublime. Thy form, O tree, as in my happy prime, I saw thee in my own loved native clime. So far away, she's far away, but still that connection is there. She still feels for it. She still शोर में उस आवाजों में उसको वो सुनाई देता है. Just to hear, poets reflect the universal and timeless nature of Casuarina Tree's lament, जो उसने last to last में भी सुना था. The phrase unknown yet well known to the eye of faith suggests that tree's sorrowful wail might be unknown to world, but can be understood and felt through faith. So tree का lamentation है because they are separated now. अब वो वहां नहीं है. So tree is also lamenting and she is also lamenting. Similar lament far away in the distance laid, and imagery adds a sense of mystery and exhaust system. We see that distance seen when earth seems in a dreamless swoon, implying a state of calm and serenity. So here's a nostalgia, longing, her past and emotional connection she had with the Casuarina tree in her native clime. So the connection that she had, she's missing that. She's feeling it in a distant land. That's what this basically. So tree becomes a symbol of home, childhood memories, source of inspiration that continues to resonate even in a distance and foreign land. So that's the basically. Tree is the symbol of home for her. Childhood memories, source of inspiration that continues to resonate. Clear? Now we come to the final stanza. Therefore I fain would consecrate a lay unto thy honor, tree beloved of those who now in blessed sleep for I repose. So now what she's saying, because you are so dear to me, I will sing for you. I will write a poem for you. I will write in your honor. So she wants to dedicate this poem to Casuarina tree. Dearer than life to me, ours were they. Now in this line also, were they her siblings? Might though be numbered when my days are done with deathless tree like those of Borodale, under whose awful branches lingered pale fear, trembling hope, and death, the skeleton, and time the shadow. And though weak the verse that would thy beauty fain, O fain rehearse, may love defend thee from oblivion curse. So now she wants यहाँ पे बोरोडेल का जो reference है, it's also a very famous place. So she really wants to write something and wants to make this tree immortal. So my may love defend thee from the oblivion curse, because she feels this is a place where fear, trembling, hope, death सब भग जाता है. ये वो place है जो जहाँ पे कोई भी fear, कोई भी चीज नहीं रह पाती है. And मैं अपनी verse से, मैं अपनी writing से, मैं अपनी poetry से, she wants to immortalize this tree. So let's see. In this concluding part of the poem, poet expresses her desires to dedicate a song or poem in honor of Casuarina tree, which holds a special place in the heart of those who now rest eternally. The tree is dearer to poet than the life itself. Poet hopes that Casuarina tree will be remembered even after her days are over. So it's like immortal trees, Barrodale जो place है associated with natural beauty. She wants to make it also famous, immortal, because she feels fear, trembling hope, death alludes to profound emotion aspect which tree has witnessed and overpowered, and she wants that her verse can do that for. May love defend thee from oblivion curse. So these concluding line exemplifies poet's emotional attachment to Casuarina tree as well as a desire to preserve its significance and memory for future generation. वो आने वाली generation के लिए उसे बचा के रखना चाहती है अपनी पोइट्री के थ्रू. The poem, with its theme of nature, memory, nostalgia, celebrates enduring power of cherished memory and the connection between humanity and natural world. So, how we have seen, यदि आप उनको पूरे पांचों stanzas को देखें, first stanza में external beauty was explained, कैसोरीना ट्री कैसे पाइथन की तरह ऊपर जा रहा है, चारों तरफ उसके पक्षी हैं, ये है. Second stanza also continuation of that, but what she sees. So from her window what she observes. ठीक है. Third stanza और fourth stanza में distance होने के बावजूद she hears that Casuarina tree उसका symbol of home है, cherished memory है. So she hears the lamentation. उसकी बात की गई. And final stanza में she says that, you know, I want to make you immortal. Okay, I want to make you immortal. So now we come quickly summarize all the major themes. So nature, beauty and resilience is the first theme. Beauty and resilience of nature, उसके आसपास जो flower है, lively creature है, तो nature beauty है. Nostalgia and childhood memories, because it's a happy prime for them. It's a symbol of poet's past. Then there was emotional attachment and love. Because third stanza, if you say, it's not because of magnificence, it's because of, you know, your connection to my past, your connection to my childhood, that I love you. So that's the reason here. Then we have human connection with nature. There's a connection. Transcendence of time and space. It believes that though वो दूर है उस tree से, but still उसकी memories में उसकी आवाज है, which she can feel from eyes of faith. So that's timeliness and universality. Power of poetry and memory, because she feels through her poetry, through her words, she can immortalize and oblivion the curse. Melancholy and longing हमें मिलता है. Universal theme of loss and remembrance है, because she has lost her sibling and she is actually trying to remember them through that Casuarina tree. So that's the major theme. I hope this poem is clear to you. It's a very powerful poem. And with this, we come to the conclusion. To conclude, our Casuarina tree weaves together themes of nature's beauty, nostalgia, emotional attachment, human nature connection, transcendence, the power of poetry, universal emotion of loss and remembrance. Through vivid imagery and evocative emotion, the poem presents a timeless exploration of human experience and the profound relationship between humans and natural world. So we see that transcendence, nature's beauty, nostalgia है, memory है. So Casuarina tree, our Casuarina tree, just not a Casuarina tree, हमारा पेड़, वो पेड़ जिससे मेरी यादें जुड़ी थी, वो पेड़ जो मैं कहीं भी चली जाऊं उसकी आवाज, उसकी लेमेंटेशन मुझ तक पहुंचती है, वो पेड़ जिसके लिए मैं कृतज्ञता महसूस करती हूँ. That's how the poem has been built. So with this we have come to the end. I hope ये poem आपको अच्छी लगी होगी, ये poem आपको समझ में आई होगी. So with this, let's close the poem and bye bye.